Ah! Babe, the cardboard, quick! My wife yelled, smacking the counter with the rubber spatula. Even under the fire alarm's ear-piercing chirps, the slapping noise it made had me laughing. This is ridiculous! I can't cook a single meal without the entire neighborhood knowing! It was frustrating. That fire alarm was so sensitive. Even if we'd go to light a candle, as soon as the tiny flame sparked on the tip of the matchstick... Ah! I ran to grab our handy folded cardboard box that we kept by in the closet. By this point, it was all routine. I fanned the air directly below the alarm, and it quieted. I just turned the burner on, for Christ's sake! Oh, motherfuck! Sam swiped the spatula off the counter, rocketing specks of taco meat at the wall. Hey, come on, I got this. Look, the meat's starting to burn. I smiled at her, trying to defuse the situation. Take the battery out already! It had been weeks. It was really getting old. Okay, fine. I'll hit the hardware store first thing in the morning. But remind me to put it back in once you're finished. Using the stepladder from the mudroom, I reluctantly removed the 9-volt battery. After all this time cooking dinner to our chaotic theme song, the silence was euphoric. After a few beers and even more tasty tacos, we forgot to put the battery back in before bed. We both jumped out of bed, our hearts racing from the shock of the alarm. The smell of smoke filled my lungs, my heart beating inside of my skull. I swiped my cell off my nightstand, and we ran down the stairs to the front door. When we made it outside, I dialed 911. 911, what's your location? The operator recited. Our house is on fire! I'm at 173 Brookville Drive! Adrenaline had my voice cutting in and out. Is anyone hurt? No, we're okay. We're okay. My throat kept swelling between each word, but those two words brought me back. We're okay. As the sirens grew near, my wife gave me a side-eyed glance. Hey, you never put that battery back. No. 2 fire trucks pulled up on the lawn. They worked hard and fast to snuff out the flames. We stood in front of the dying blaze, our arms wrapped around each other, trying to grasp the implications of what had just happened. Sir, miss, are you two okay? A fireman asked. Yeah, we're okay. Our fire alarm went off. My response sounded more like a question than a statement. You two are lucky that you made it out unharmed. Are you aware of the history on this property? Frankly, I'm surprised anyone built on it again, the fireman said, taking off his helmet. No, what? History? My wife asked before I could. Another fire. He hugged his helmet at his side and paused. An entire family died in the house here before this one. Husband and wife, kids, the dog. No one made it out alive. You folks must have a guardian angel watching over you. That or one reliable fire alarm. Looking back on that night, a lot of things that normally I wouldn't bat an eye over really stuck out in my mind. My wife and I had been at my in-laws since the fire, and we've been talking a lot about what happened. We never really argued much at all. We were always a super peaceful couple. After we moved into that house though, we started to butt heads quite often. I chalked it up to our new financial challenges, our first mortgage, the plethora of bills, etc. Yet on a personal note, I found myself often spontaneously agitated when I was alone. Kinda like that feeling you get when you've had way too much caffeine. My heart would flutter like a trapped moth in a jar. I would feel super itchy and pissed off at the world in general. I remember one day Sam had gone to the store for something real quick and I was just sitting on the couch browsing through Reddit NoSleep before I started to feel a little queasy. Something heavy on my insides. Holy shit. It's coming back to me even more as I'm saying this. We were babysitting my in-law's little chihuahua at the time, and wouldn't stop smacking its lips. I normally have a lot of patience. I mean, I love dogs. But I felt so hot, so infuriated that I screamed at the top of my lungs. Next thing I knew, I was grabbing the cutting block, eyeing the knives. I fought with myself to step back, get a cold glass of water and just sit down. As soon as my wife pulled up in the driveway, it's like the feeling disappeared. Bits and pieces of it kept coming back to me the more we tried to remember. How could I forget something like that? A lot of stuff around the house was misplaced too. We'd find things in places we swore to each other we never put them there. It was always a little too cold in some of the rooms, but we figured that was just because our HVAC unit was old. You get the idea. We were never big believers in spirits. I guess when you're so caught up with the day-to-day, your mind closes doors to something like that. Strange things may be happening right in front of you. You just need to take a breath and really open your eyes. Lesson learned, I think. I just wish I wasn't feeling so hot again all the time. I need to wrap this up because my wife can't stop talking. She just never stops fucking talking. I wish someone would tell her to shut the fuck up. Because if she doesn't do something, I might just have to... just have to breathe. I'm just stressed. Stress is normal after losing a fucking home. It's normal to hear voices after a traumatic experience. Except it only comes with the heat, and the itching, and the rage. It keeps screaming in my head. It's telling me to burn it all down, but... I won't, I can't. I just need to cool off, I just need a cold shower. I'd never burn it all down. And the dog again! Oh my god, he won't stop! He just keeps his tongue inside his fucking mouth, now he's gagging and coughing! Fuck, I'll burn it all down!